This never happens, I
Hi,
swear.
this is Tyler again. Hi, so we're out in front of your apartment, but we can't get in. Like, we can't actually open the main door. Like, okay, so you know there's the parking garage? Wait, what? So should we go down further? No, like, there's this apartment complex, right? And you know how there's the parking garage? Is this the Mountain View Garden?
Oh.
I think that's across the street.
Um, does your apartment complex have shingles, or is it just a single color? No, but what's the complex called?
You know, I realized we do like a resident Spanish speaker.
All right, Mountain View Garden. Thank you.
We both had sort of it was sort of a shared vision that we could help students move themselves forward in school with technology, and we thought that we had a pretty unique way to help them out, help them help themselves, basically.
Jack Montgomery, the other co-founder, actually approached me with this idea and he told me about it and said, you know what, Tyler, I know you're really into community service and I was wondering if you were interested. And of course I was. I was thrilled. I was so happy that an idea like this came about.
Now if you want to just move over, you can just press tab. Like watch this. See how it moves over?
So the idea behind it's pretty simple. What we do is we just take a computer that somebody has in their house that they're not using, and we do whatever is necessary to make it, if it's not working anymore, we make it working. We make it so it does everything that a regular student would need to do, and then we give it to a regular student who really needs a computer. It's dead simple, and that's what makes it so elegant.
So we talk to teachers and we really get the behind the scenes look. And from that information, we then go ahead and pick the students that we feel would be best suited for Silicon for Study, and we give them applications.
So what I normally do is at the beginning of the year, when I'm getting to know my students, I pass out like a 4x6 card and I have on there like different questions. And two of the questions on there are, do you have a computer at home? Do you have a printer at home?
So a lot of the students that I work with are needing extra support from the school. And so it's pretty easy just to ask students, how many of you have a computer at home? And if they don't, are you interested in having a computer put in your home? And very few students will respond with a no.
I'll do it. I'll do what needs to be done in order to apply for this. So I think that other students would definitely have the same reaction. Would be for sure excited about being presented with this opportunity.
Yeah.
Ferrari, whatever. And then you hit it when you want to go back to the this scale right here. Then you hit the back button. You want to do that?
The first day we got set up and we just basically talked about the things that are on the computer and what we should know.
We teach them, we section it off. We actually find out what they know beforehand before they walk into the classroom. Some of them have used the computer at school a ton. They know how to use it. They know how to work it. They know what they need to do and stuff like that.
I mean, I knew the basic stuff for Word.
I really didn't know that much until I came here, and they taught me the basic things, and they went into detail.
Here we've done a couple tutorial sessions on how to use the computer and whatnot. And he's basically just like, all right, here's what you can do on this computer, here's how to do it, and it's been pretty helpful.
If you didn't get something, they would show you, and they won't get irritated or whatever like other teachers do. They actually, take the time to help you learn it.
Yeah, they come from low-income families, and they just don't have a lot of, their houses are apartments. They're not houses. They're simple. They don't have a lot of furniture. They don't have a television. They don't have a computer. They don't have anything hardly. They've got like a microwave, and that is the most sophisticated piece of electronics they've got in their house. So we come in there with this big shining thing that's it's huge and it's neat and it's really cool. It does lots of really awesome things. And sometimes we get looks from neighbors and stuff like that. As we're carrying this, we actually have the old CRT monitors, the big ones most of the time because they're easier to get. And just like wishful people going like, oh, I wish I had a computer like that, which is kind of cool.
And the In the case of many of our students, they're going home to help parents with siblings and babysitting. You have to have access to those resources in your house.
Well, actually, I heard from it from one of my teachers. She told me if I actually had a computer at home to do like schoolwork, and I said no. And she's like, well, you interview in this program that if you go to their classes, you'll get a free computer afterwards. So I was like, sure. So I signed up to it.
It goes right here.
Okay.
Those two slots right there. So you just put it in, right, and then it'll show up on the right side of your screen.
Okay.
And then just take it out, so you can save anything to this. Just do file save as, and whenever you change it, you can save it right to here.
Because I feel that's what makes Silicon Valley Society so unique, is the fact that we're not just another organization that gives away food, or we're not another organization trying to help build homes or churches in Mexico. I mean, with the increase in technology and just the technology boom, especially within the Silicon Valley, there's become a huge gap between the students that do have computers and the students that don't have computers, and we wanted to bridge that gap.
Wow, because I actually thought that it was going to be like adults, not like teenagers.
And so definitely having this computer will help me master those programs.
I was definitely on board and just happy to be part of whatever these two great students were going to do.
I think it's absolutely necessary to have access to a computer at home.
It was in the beginning when we first started Silicon Valley Society, and we went to go drop off this computer, and we walked in the house, and I mean, I'm not even sure if there were any floorboards. There was no carpeting or anything. We walked in. The student had 2 younger brothers, 1 younger sister, and the mother was there, the father was at work. And I mean, while we were setting up the computer, you just saw how this family functioned. And it just made me so sad to think that I have a desk, and that, I have an ample amount of food every single day, and that this family struggled to put food on the table every single night. And that really struck me, and just the fact that we were giving them a computer, or the student a computer, really made me happy as an individual, really made me feel like I was making a difference in the world, that I was doing something not just for the student, but for the family, and hopefully for the community as well. And the fact that maybe just this one item can propel this student into the next level and make him successful in life.